Hi and welcome. My name is David McCarthy and I'm the founder and CEO of AskArk. In this video I'm going to talk you through how AskArk uses all the power of ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini, but with none of the privacy or security risk, and how we have tailored these tools for the Irish education sector. So we're going to start with just a very simple demo. AskArk's got two gears. The first gear is very much your chat box interface. AskArk to do something, and with an Irish filter, an Irish education filter on it, it will, it'll write letters and reports and lesson plans and other bits and pieces. But really, AskArk comes to its own through the asks, which are these tools that sit in categories here on the right hand margin. So under teaching and learning, for example, we might have a tool there to create a lesson plan. So in this case here, we're going to do a maths junior cycle first year. We're going to look at linear equations and problem solving. It's first year class. We've got some students with additional support around numeracy skills, and we've got a range, I suppose, of students in the class in terms of ability, and 40 minutes. And if you have some relevant teaching and learning resources, you can just drop these into here as a knowledge source, and AskArk will take them into account. So this ask here will develop a lesson plan in line with the NCCA framework. So it'll include things like statements of learning, lesson structure, resources and materials that might be required. It'll also look at things like formative and assessments, and also some differentiation strategies, including things like universal design for learning. Now, AskArk works really well when you know what good looks like. So for those maths teachers that are looking at this here, I'm sure you can see good structure, and the first draft is rarely the draft that you'll end up exporting from the system. But for the purpose of the demo, let me just show you what the export looks like when it comes out of AskArk. So really nicely formatted and worded there. You can ask ARK follow-up questions. You can ask it to modify and edit and update, and again it will just generate the response again in its entirety. You can copy, download, regenerate, or smart suggestions is this button here where AskArk training on itself can identify maybe the next 4 logical steps in sequence. So you might want to create an assessment quiz, or design some follow-up activities, or generate some student resources. So if I hit this guy here and ask ARK, it will duly prepare these resources as a resource that you can drop into your Google Classroom or otherwise. And again, AskArk follow-up questions, request modifications. It's really up to yourself in terms of how you do this. Within reason, anything that you can do in Word is possible here through AskArk. So in this case here, let's have a quick look. That's good, but if I'm a visual learner, I might want to maybe see maybe rewrite and include some emojis, and that'll make the content a bit more approachable and hopefully more consumable. And so here you can see here the AskArk doing its work, and again you've I suppose the opportunity there to download or copy out and drop it into a Google Classroom or a Microsoft Teams depending on your school. And that's the lesson plan.